Okay, clap. And then say whatever
What does
dumb
she have in
shit
her
you wanna
mouth?
say. A treat, probably. Because Rachel gives her a treat, yes.
Oh, yeah. She
it's a
deserves
greenie.
one. She deserves all the treats.
Okay, you go and then I'll go.
Yeah, well, you were just telling me about a restaurant you wanted to try. Have you heard of Canaldi's?
Canaldi's nuts? That's like so nothing. That's like so nothing. Like, what do you mean? I was doing it, not to talk about my job all the time.
It's so good.
But I was doing a load-in yesterday, or 2 days ago, and
A what?
the 19-year-old kid that I work with was like, Amanda, am I supposed to put up this or this? And I said, bofa. And we're on site. We're in front of the client, and he looked at me and he went... And I was like, yes. And he was like okay.
Yeah.
like the idea of not being able to say both of D's nuts was really difficult for him.
Oh,
but it was awesome. He was just
D's nuts jokes are
they're so funny.
Relentlessly funny.
And it was one of those things that, like, when I was a teacher, because I taught middle school, it was so difficult to not laugh at.
Yeah.
When a kid would say D's nut, like, it was always funny. I'm sorry. And that was the one thing I really had a hard time enforcing, was that wasn't funny, because it is. And if you're going to sit there and tell me a D's nuts joke isn't funny, you're a liar or you hate joy.
Yeah.
Like, they're objectively hilarious. D's nuts is hilarious. Sorry.
Yeah, I said Aldi's nuts to somebody recently.
Were you going to Aldi? Aldi's nuts?
When I was teaching and a kid like said something genuinely funny like that, oftentimes I could like, let it roll off and like pivot back to whatever we were doing pretty easily. There were a couple times where I literally had to like put my face in my hands like this, pretending to be exasperated, but really I'm just trying not to die laughing.
Yeah, yeah. Is that the cold open thing you really want to say? Oh, okay.
I just wanted to tell you about Canaldi's.
My cold open for you. Can you explain to me what it is like to be a dude and have brothers? Because I have a sneaky suspicion it's very different from being a woman who has a sister, and I would like to compare notes.
I don't know that I can put it into words.
Can you try or no? Is it just your brain's not going to work that hard?
My brain's not capable of working very hard.
Well, right.
Having brothers is...
As a dude. You know what I mean?
That has changed a little over the years.
Sure. Also, both of your brothers are younger. My sister is older.
Yeah. I have always very much been like a protector of the two of them. Mm-hmm. But it very much is a lot like that I have always felt like this sense of like duty.
Yeah.
To like protect them.
Have you ever given them a hard time or no?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever watch the movie Brother Bear?
No. We're brothers. We used to wrestle and fight.
But like, were you mean to them? Did you give each other shit?
I wouldn't say like legitimately actually mean.
Yeah.
We were like kids who don't know what boundaries are sometimes.
Totally.
And so like you're starting to like figure out like, oh shit, that like you realize after the fact like that was probably too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like there was that.
Right.
But there wasn't like a pattern of there was never a point in time where we weren't like fucking close.
Okay.
Never. And it's just always been like that.
Mm-hmm. But you were not. I'm interested in it because I like see people with their siblings, and I always just wonder if it really is a universal experience. Because me growing up as a younger sister to a sister, like, it was like growing up with Regina George. But also, she was really nice to me sometimes, and also I wanted to be her sometimes. And then also now today, like, we're BFFs. I'm going to talk about my family a little bit more when we get to the pyramid, but our text conversations are insane. Like, they're like, we don't text super often because we see each other pretty frequently because we all live, like, pretty close. But, like, it's, like, fact-based things, or it's, like, memes from the internet. And then, like, I ask my sister a question, she, like, doesn't answer, and then, like, 2 weeks later, she sends me a meme. It's, like, very that. And I don't think being a girl who has a sister is the same thing as being a boy who has brothers.
No.
It's just not but it also is. Do you know what I mean? Is this making sense?
We're siblings,
I think having a same-gendered sibling is a really specific thing.
I see what you're saying.
But I think having a same-gendered sibling is a common experience, but the way that common experience manifests itself is different.
Or woman itself.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm, like, trying to explain a smell.
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
I don't think
Like,
I'm doing a good
you asked
job.
me, like, hey, so what's it like being? Like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's I
like,
don't know.
People have tried to write books on that
Yeah,
and
I
haven't
don't
fully
know.
captured it. It's it is a wild thing. I will say that like we like rip on each other plenty. Our conversations also.
Is there a
completely
part
insane.
of your like most recent text thread with your brothers that you could read out loud on the internet?
I don't know about that. Let me.
Mine I could, because I don't really say insane shit to my sister the way that you guys say to each other.
That's all right. Here we go. Hang on.
Well, okay, wait. Starting question: how far back do you have to scroll to find it?
Oh, I just searched, so I don't know. I will also say
Suck the
this,
fun
that
out
my
of
brothers
everything.
and I, like, we have a group text with just the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We also have another one with, like, us and Patrick and Colin. Then we have another
Sure.
one on Instagram with all these different combinations
sister's
of, like,
on
our
Instagram.
closest people. So, like, it depends, like,
What
it's
it
just
is.
all over the
My
place.
sister's pinned at the top.
I will say, okay, so on Saturday, July 5th, I'll tell you also how rarely we talk just in this text. Because we also, like, we'll call each other on the phone. We'll sit in a voice chat and play video games.
Right.
We'll have Instagram conversations, whatever. On Saturday, July 5th, Jacob sent a reel about the video game Oblivion, and I responded with where I was in that progress of that video game.
Mm-hmm.
July 15th, 10 days later, Sam sends a Twitter thread on why I gave up on my mother. And then Jacob just says, I can't read this without a Twitter account. No other interaction. Jacob then this past Tuesday, another week later, sends Freaking Out a Bit by Goldfinger featuring Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. And he says, new 2000 style pop punk in 2025. Hell yeah. No responses whatsoever.
Yeah.
I then send a text later that evening saying, getting on video games in a couple minutes. Patrick wants to hang out in voice chat. Might get into this voice channel.
Yeah.
It's
No
that.
response. Yeah. So for me, for my sister, so June. I'm skipping the birthday stuff because
Okay.
my birthday was last week, so that doesn't count. So that's not typical. But
Okay.
I texted my sister Wednesday, June 25th at 11:30 in the morning, and I said, so what I'm gathering is that Karen Reed is the less likable Adnan Syed, which is a true crime thing.
Okay.
She responds 2 hours later and says, definitely. And then later that day, she sends me the official trailer for a Netflix movie that's called Poop Cruise. She gets no response from me, obviously.
Wait, did like the plumbing break down or something?
I have no
I think
idea.
I've heard of
I
this.
have no idea.
If it's
But
that,
my
I've
sister
heard of
thinks that kind of stuff is hilarious. Like, she literally
Yes.
thinks that literal shit is hilarious. So then I respond to her a couple days later. I say, can I have the pool key for tomorrow? And then we work out the logistics of the pool. Then a few days later, she sends me some more stuff about Karen Reed. She sends me an Instagram post. I say LMAO. And like 2 weeks later, she sends me a quote from, I don't know, from somebody. And she says, when you have a bob, it's fun. I used to call the bob the VIP ropes to my face. And then I respond like 4 hours later and I say, literally so true.
No.
Like, it's that. It is very back and forth.
Yeah, it's chaos.
And then like birthday stuff. And then we're thinking about taking a trip together. And she didn't respond for like 4 hours about any of the things I said to her about our trip.
Awesome.
So, it seems like there's something similar. There's a shared experience for sure, but it is also very different. Okay, you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Is that what I say before the... No, I tell you to shut up. Shut up, I'm going to do the theme song. I can't keep up with all the dumb shit that I say on the internet.
Do I tell you to shut up? Yeah, I tell you to
If
shut up.
only I had recorded this episode, this podcast, 500 times, maybe.
How
I would
many
have something
episodes
to
do we have?
Okay, first of all, not we, because you haven't been on every single episode.
Okay. How many episodes do you, the
Oh,
Lord
wait.
God of this podcast, have, Amanda?
Correct.
Say
I've been recording with a break since January 3rd of 2022.
It doesn't tell me
I don't know if
anything,
that...
though.
Can I not tell on Spotify how many episodes there are?
Someone go through and count them all and write in.
Yeah, that's so many scrolls I'm doing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude.
I need to re-record the trailer. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. Shut up, I'm gonna do the theme song. Welcome back to Pyramid Guys, Gals, and Non-Binary Pals. My name is Amanda. I'm your host every single freaking week, except for the weeks that I'm not.
And I'm Eli, the dipshit participation trophy of co-hosts. Y'all, if you're not watching the video right now,
You're only
Iggy,
getting half the story.
Iggy is being a literal freak. She is all over the place.
She's so cute. I love her.
I love this dog so much.
Also,
Oh,
I have a
God.
headache so bad. I woke up so late today, and I have a caffeine headache that I'm trying to remedy. actively over here.
You know who doesn't have a headache? This
You
thing.
know who is the headache? Do animals get headaches?
I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not, right? Liza's also nowhere to be found.
She was down here. She saw me walk in the door and immediately was like, I'm out.
Yeah. You want to talk about your premarital life, bruh?
Yes, but in order to talk about it's all contained in one story.
Do you want me to do all of mine and then
Yes.
you do? Okay, great. Oh my god, I love talking about myself. That's so exciting. Okay, so
Everyone, buckle up.
bottom of my pyramid. Oh my god, I remember what I don't even have to look at my notes. So this is gonna sound like a champagne problem, and it kind of is. But let me cook for a little bit, and then you can make fun of
Your
me.
bottom can be whatever you like it to be.
So I work in events, and I work in really fancy hotels sometimes that require valet. Like I, as a vendor, I don't have to do this, but the client will usually pay for valet. I hate when I get into my car at the end of a gig, and
they moved your
have
seat?
moved my shit around. It pisses me off. You were in my car for maybe 10 seconds to bring it from your underground garage up to the little portico.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Don't touch my seat.
That is crazy.
I get the seat, I'll let you have. Okay, I'm 5'5" on a good day. And if you're some, like, taller than me person, especially a dude who's driving my car, here, whatever.
All you get to do, though, is move it back. You don't get to adjust the angle. You don't move it up or down. You don't get to do any of that.
This happened a couple days or a couple events ago. I got into my car. They had moved the back. Hate.
Already strike one.
And they had turned and shut my air vents, which really pissed me off because you know how hard I have to work, how hard anybody has to work to get the angle of your air vents just right. Are you fucking serious? And now you've put me at square one because they turned them up and then closed them all the way.
That's crazy.
Rotated them and closed them all the way.
That's crazy.
Don't touch my shit.
If you
turn
realize
off the audio so that you don't have to hear me, like, whatever, like, audiobook I was listening to, whatever true crime podcast I was listening to on the way in. You can turn off the audio. I'll give you the scoot back of the seat. Anything else, don't touch it. That's literally not your car.
Yes.
Piss me off.
That is crazy. You should, after you get your car back and you realize all this shit's wrong. But hey, give me my tip back. Actually, you don't get that,
girl. It's like
don't touch my shit.
Don't fucking piss me off, bro. Don't piss me off.
That feels so violating.
The other thing that pisses me off. Let me see if I can find.
You have two bottoms?
Yes, I have a lot of shit to talk today.
You have one cheek and the second.
There
cheek?
is a girl online. Let me talk my shit. I get up on this podcast all the time, and I'm a women defender, and I'm a music lover. One thing about me is I love women and I love music.
And you love talking about both.
And I love talking about both. However, there's a girl on God's internet, on Beyonce's internet.
God's internet.
That is posting music that sounds so bad. And she thinks and it's not JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa makes bad music to get attention and whatever. This girl, I think, is making this music with sincerity, and it sounds like ass, and she needs to stop. And her, like, recording people need to let her know she sounds ridiculous. Her name is, I just looked it up and I already forgot it. It's Jessie Murph. She has a song that's called Blue Strips. Hate that song. She has a song that's called 1965. Like, she sounds, I'm going to play some for you later. She sounds so bad. And she thinks she's killing it. She thinks she's eating, and she's not. And I think part of it is that she's recording, I think, genre that just doesn't fit her voice. She just doesn't sound good. I found Jessie Murph because she recorded, like, a video of her just, like, singing in a bathroom one time, and she was singing Needed Me by Rihanna. Great song. Great song. That song fits her voice. What she's doing now is this, like, jelly roll kind of country, like, trap music that sounds, for her voice, really, really bad. And I hate seeing, and everyone's, like, shitting on her online because she sounds like shit. And it's just like, girl, stop with this. I don't want to hear anything else about Blue Strips. I don't want to hear anything else about 1965.
What are Blue Strips?
It's like how when you get like $100 bill, there's a blue strip on it that's iridescent, so that you can tell if it's fake or not.
I thought, you remember those Listerine things you used to put on your tongue?
Yeah, you think it's that?
Who writes a song about that? Well, what a weirdo.
Anyway, and her image is also confusing because she's sort of looking like Priscilla Presley and Jackie O, but like in a bad way. It's like I don't get it. So Jessie Murphy, you need to stop, girl. Okay, the middle of my pyramid is that there's a new documentary coming out about something that I am really interested in, but I'm nervous about it because it's like it is probably gonna make me really sad. But there's a documentary coming out about The Biggest Loser. Did you watch The Biggest Loser growing up?
No.
We, in my family of fatties, we watch The Biggest Loser a lot. We watch The Biggest Loser, like, chronically.
So you're all high. Huh? Chronically.
You're gonna have to break that one down for me, brother. What?
Weed is called the chronic.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
I've literally never heard
yes,
that.
Yes, it is.
The chronic?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Did you listen to hip hop in the early 2000s? Come on, dude.
No, in the early 2000s, I was busy being a baby, so
That's
no.
a good point.
I was busy being infantile because I was an infant, so no.
I feel so fucking old right now.
You are.
But there are several of our listeners. Right in. It is called that.
Have you ever heard of weed being called the chronic?
Thank you.
Okay, she said yes because of Snoop Dogg. Okay, great. I had not heard that until
he's the king of weed.
That's true.
If there's any expert,
Dogg is the king of weed. Actually, that's very true. Anyway, we were watching that show literally constantly, and I'm excited about the documentary because they talk to
like the behind the scenes stuff.
Yes, they talk to producers.
Uh-oh.
They talk to Bob. Not Bob Hope. Bob whatever. What was the Bob on The Biggest Loser? What was his last name? Bob somebody. No. Bob from The Biggest Loser.
Barely know her.
He sits down and talks about it. And based on the preview, he doesn't stand by what he did as a personal trainer. He was they wanted me to yell at these people. Okay, let me back up. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, in the U.S., there was a show in the mid-2000s that was called The Biggest Loser. And what they did was they took people who...
It's a weight loss competition.
Were significantly overweight, like in the 300, 400. Not overweight like me. Overweight in a way of, people who needed, long-term solutions by consulting with medical professionals. And they exploited them emotionally and put them on this TV show with these trainers named Bob and Jillian. And Jillian is, based on the trailer not being interviewed, Jillian was sued for intentional infliction of emotional distress a bunch of times.
I think I knew that, actually.
Because she was so mean. They were so awful to these people. And it was a contest. And by the end, whoever lost the highest percentage of their body fat won $100,000 or whatever. And you would follow them over however long, and they would have literally any sort of competition reality TV show where they had mini challenges and maxi challenges. There was one I remember. I think about this a lot, actually, not to get super deep, but I do think about this challenge anytime I eat candy. I think about this, but because we watched it all the time in my house. There was a challenge where they put all of the contestants, this was right at the beginning, it was first or second week, they put all of these people in a room, turned off the lights, and they had junk food sitting on out on tables. And the gimmick was look, let's watch these fatties and see if they can control themselves.
Jesus.
And if you ate any of the food, you had to go extra hard in your workout the next day, and you lost the $100 or whatever the mini challenge was worth. It was so bad. It was so bad.
That's really exploitative.
And a lot of people leave the show, and guess what?
Go right
Get
back
it all
to
back
it. Yes.
because it's not
sustainable.
You're on a TV show. They would work out until they threw up. They would work out until they had to be taken away by EMTs. There was one girl who allegedly walked up every single stair of the Eiffel Tower as one of her challenges to see if she could do it.
That's crazy.
Really, really, really exploitative, awful things. Not it's so fucking bad. There's some sort of common theme here about how when I was a child I watched things that took advantage of people. There's something there.
I don't know if it was necessarily you. I think that's not to get into it, but that's what a lot of TV was.
TLC was doing that. HGTV was doing it a little bit sometimes with Hoarders and stuff. Lifetime obviously did it. That's what brings us all together today. Anyway, I'm interested in the documentary because Bob, the trainer, does not stand by a lot of the stuff that he did.
Well, we've learned a lot about fitness too.
Yeah, that's also true. They talked to the producers who were we can't believe we did this. Bob in the trailer says, I was told by the producers, I want to see these fatties throw up. A producer said that to me.
Oh.
And then, but it's also really interesting because we see in the trailer people who won the show and say, it changed my life. I stand by going on it. It made It literally fixed everything about me, and everything is great since then, so I stand by it. So it's going to be an interesting watch.
Yeah.
It's in the middle because I'm nervous about it, and, like, I think it could go really poorly. But at the same time, it's like, why the fuck was this a thing on TV? Why were we so insensitive and awful to people all the time, you know?
Because people watch it. That's
yeah,
what it
because
comes
of
down
people
to.
like me and my family who watch it.
Well,
all the time.
that's not what I'm saying.
No, but it is true.
Like,
I know that's
people
not what you're
watch
saying.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll also say about that, like, yeah, I'm glad I went through it because it changed my life. Like, well, yeah, trauma changes your life. Sometimes
Yeah.
you can, like,
You
with
could
me
have
and
done
my
that
mother.
without that, yeah.
Right. I didn't need to get my ass beat my entire childhood to become a good person.
Yeah.
It has taught me a lot of lessons, and I've been able to, like, grapple with it in a certain way that a lot of people may not have been able to. I bet there are a lot of contestants on that show. They're
Sure.
like, that
Oh,
was
totally,
a nightmare,
yeah.
and now my depression is horrible, and I'm still drastically overweight, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I bet there's a lot of that. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, I'm interested in it, but I am a little nervous about it.
Yeah, that's
because
understandable.
If the documentary narrative is that it was a positive experience, like
Yeah.
if that's the story that Netflix is telling, I'm getting
Yeah.
kind of pissed.
We
got to hold a
worry.
little bit of nuance, you know what I mean?
I would
It's gotta
worry
be a little
about
bit
that,
of
too.
Top of my pyramid is that my birthday was last week.
Hell yeah, dude.
And the things
You're fucking old.
I am almost old. I want to be old, though. I'm tired of being in my 20s. This is getting on my nerves. This shit's annoying as fuck, for real. It's being in your 20s is corny. I'm over it.
I've told you a bunch of times, like, I
I'm
really
over
started
it.
actually feeling like an adult when I got into my
Yeah,
30s.
I'm fucking over. I'm 29 now. I'm super fucking over my 20s. But I loved having my birthday in the middle of the week, weirdly enough, because it took a lot of the pressure off of me. And the things I wanted to do for my birthday were things I do all the time. So I just, like, but everyone had to do them because it's my
Hell yeah.
birthday. So I, like, went out to dinner with all of my coworkers that I like, and then they brought their partners who I also like, and that was really fun. Rachel she ordered temporary tattoos of my face.
I saw it. That was so
for
funny.
everyone in my office to wear, and everyone put them on at my birthday. It was or at the dinner. It was so funny.
Anyone put them on their face?
No, but almost said his name. My work crush, who I don't fuck with, but also a little bit, who's in a band, put one on his neck for his show that night, and that was kind of fun.
That's cool.
But anyway, that was really fun. I had dinner with my family. That was really fun. I received my favorite thing I've ever got for my birthday ever. It made me cry, which doesn't happen super often. Not me not crying, but like a gift making me cry is like, hey, that's kind of nuts. That's a thing. One of my BFFs made me, I'm going to show the camera in a second. I'm holding it right now. This is a terrarium with live moss in the bottom of 3 miniature versions of my 3 favorite books.
That's dope.
She made this with her hands. I'm going to put a picture of it in between me and Eli so that you can see it a little bit better. It is so beautiful. It's, oh my God, it's like, it's really going to be emotional. It's The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead, and The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. Those are my 3 current favorite books. The Night Circus has been my favorite book for like several years. I think it's going to be my favorite book for a long time. But we're in a book club at work, and this coworker texted me, and she was like, are these still your top 3 favorite books? Because the gimmick of this book club is that we're going to make everyone read our favorite books.
Ooh, so she did that under the guise. She
got it. She was like, "Are these still your 3 favorite books? I'm trying to make sure that we don't require the same thing for book club." And I was like, "Yes, love those books."
Genius.
And she was like, "Okay, good, got it." Like hook, line, and sinker for every little stinker. Like she really rocked my shit. Anyway, and then on the bottom it says "Happy Birthday 2025." So she was like, "So next year these better be different, or at least one of them better be different because your favorites need to change."
Interesting.
But isn't that so sweet?
That is very thoughtful. And also, it looks really cool.
It's so sweet. She's the one who makes all my rings. I love her. It made me really emotional. It just really got me.
It made you totes emotion.
It really made me the emotion. And then the other top, what was the other thing I was going to say? I had 2 tops and 2 bottoms this week.
Hell yeah.
Oh, girl. I know what the other one was. So I had some family come into town last week, and I talked about this last week. We hung out on Monday, the day after we recorded last week's episode. And the feeling of being a grown adult with your grown adult cousins is
yeah.
something I'm finding is one of my favorite feelings ever.
Yes.
We sat at a Thai restaurant out by my brother and sister-in-law's, or my brother-in-law and sister's house. And we were there. I could tell we were being the annoying people. Didn't fucking care. Really sorry. In that moment in time, because for a little bit of context, me and my sister could not see our cousin for a long time. There was some family drama. We did not speak to her. They did not speak to us. It was like very serious. And so we haven't really like sat and hung out maybe ever for that long without any sort of like family reunion. The adults are in the room, you know what I mean? So it was me, my sister, my brother-in-law, my cousin, and my cousin's husband. Oh my God. And we were giggling. We were being loud as fuck. And also my cousin's husband accidentally slipped a family secret that me and my siblings didn't know. and I looked at him and I was like, wait, what? And he looked at my cousin and he went, wait, was I not supposed to say that? And she smacked him on the arm and she was like, why would you say that? And he was like, did you guys not know? We were like, no, nobody knew that. And he was like, oh no. He's like, I'm so sorry. That's so annoying.
I want to know.
I'll tell you off camera.
Hell
and
yeah.
then my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, had also said something that he wasn't supposed to say. He brought up something else. And I looked at my sister and my cousin and I was like, this is why I'm not going to marry a man and bring him into this house. Because it looks like everyone who marries into this family is just like spewing secrets all the time.
Yep.
Both of y'all over here, men,
Running your
cannot.
mouths.
And they were like, we're really sorry. We feel so bad. I'm like, y'all are insane. So anyway, they bought our dinner, which was really nice. They really didn't have to do that. They like told the waiter that it was my birthday, so they brought us a free dessert. Like, it was very sweet. And it was just a great feeling to be like, oh, you're a grown adult, I'm a grown adult, we can have a relationship that exists outside of our parents, and like whatever drama they have going on doesn't really matter. I fuck with my cousin, like, we're cool, and I fuck with her man is really, really nice too. I think he's really funny. So it was just a good, and then we left and we went to Neely Pratik's house and sat there for like 4 more hours talking shit about the people in our family who were nuts.
Nice.
And it was awesome. That, I think, is every bit of shit I wanted to talk at the beginning of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have 2 things that I'm going in a really unorthodox order because I'm just going to tell a story.
Because you're unorthodox. Anyway, keep going.
I'm not unorthodox.
Can I say something really insane?
I would love that, actually.
I am interested in the idea of like a dancer, an exotic entertainer, whose like persona is based around religion, and her name is Labia Minora. I think that would be really cool.
Oh shit! I'm at top 3 funniest things you've ever said.
I think that would be really cool. That's my like. That's my hot take.
I did not think that's what you were about to say when you were like, I'm interested in like someone who's like an erotic dancer. I was like, and you need me to find you one? I can help, I guess.
No. But
Are you looking to hire me?
No.
I mean, we've seen me throw ass before. I'm equipped.
Anyway, I was just thinking about that before.
That's really funny.
Speaking of unorthodox.
Well done.
My thought.
Oh, shit. That was really good.
Thank you.
So 2 things. One, just a top of the pyramid is one of my employees got promoted. So like the first 2 people that I hired as...
sorry, because unorthodox. Sorry, I'm still thinking about Labia Minora. Anyway, keep going.
You're good.
Sorry.
The first 2 people that I hired as like coordinators, I've gotten both of them promotions or title changes and raises.
Nice.
And so that's fucking dope. I now have to hire someone to backfill the position, which normally sucks, but bringing back one of my old favorite employees who left the organization in like February.
Yes, I remember this.
Is coming back.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah, so like there's no retraining or anything like that. I just am getting an awesome employee back.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So the rest of the pyramid is the following story I'm going to tell you. So do you remember what I was doing yesterday? I told you I was going to be doing yesterday.
Hiking.
Yes.
Yes.
So I was going backpacking with Sam.
Yeah.
And so we met up yesterday at 10 a.m.
Right.
And like packed up all our shit. I had gotten him like a rain cover for like his backpack because there was like a chance of rain.
Sure.
I got him something else, and now I can't remember what it was. But anyway, so we packed all our stuff up. We hit the road. Go down I-40 for like 2.5 hours. Or for about 2 hours, then we get off, and we're going through these like
Chattanooga?
winding back roads. No. 24 goes to Chattanooga. 40 goes towards like Knoxville-ish. It goes east.
Yeah. Towards
And
Buc-ee's.
so towards, well, there's also a Buc-ee's south on 60.
But that's where they're like.
There are several Buc-ee's.
Anyway, I'm having a conversation about highways like I'm my dad. My dad would love to sit here and talk about highways. Keep going.
So we go through like these backwoods, and as we're getting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, Sam, I've been here before. We're going to Big South Fork. It's a huge like park. I was like, I've been out here a couple of times, and every time I've come out, we've stopped at this like old like general store. There's like an antique half of it, and then the other half is just like these burgers and fries. They serve in like baskets with the red and white wax paper. Not out of a window. No, you go in and sit in these old rickety wooden chairs. There's like shitty tile on the floor. It looks
sticky.
like straight out of the 50s.
Oh yeah,
amazing. The guy that owns it is this old redneck dude, and he had these two like older teenage daughters of his that like wait tables over the summer and stuff, and they're in school outside of that, like very down home, like southern.
I'm so into it. It's insane.
Yeah. So we're driving up, and Sam and I are like, well, we want to hit the trail early. Right. And we're already a little bit behind. We had to stop at Walmart, but we're already a little bit behind. We have like a 12-mile loop, and it's several miles to get there. Right. And so we're going to do like 7 or 8 miles in one day, and then like the rest of it the next day, which is another like 6 or 7. And so as we're driving by, I'm like, okay, well, that's the store right there. I'm certain of it. And we kept going. Sam looked it up on Yelp, and every fucking picture of it is them selling the most racist shit you have ever seen in your entire life.
Bruh.
And it wasn't like that when I went.
Yeah.
But as we drove by, they're like, the pictures have like Confederate flags out front, and the signs are, forgive me, but like it says like colored entrance with an arrow. It's like these old antique shit. That's everything that they were showing. And I was like, well, guess we're not going there.
No.
So
annoying because you took my good food.
Yes. I was so excited for like burger, fries, milkshake on the way back. Like after a long hike, like a long weekend of hiking, just carbon up like crazy.
Hey, I'm down for that any time of the day.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, I'm hungry. Second of all, we get to the park, and like as we're getting out of the car, it kind of starts raining. Not like hard, but like...
You're getting to the hike at this point.
We have parked at the trailhead.
Okay.
And we're about to get out and just start walking on the trail.
Gotcha.
So we park, get out of the car, it starts raining a little bit.
Awesome.
And so we check the radar, and it's just like a 20% chance for the next like couple hours.
Whatever,
like, fucking whatever. Let's just go. We have rain jackets. We have rain flies.
You didn't get to go last weekend.
We didn't get to go last weekend because it was pouring and thunderstorming the whole time.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, let's just go. So we put on all our stuff. We walk over to this little pavilion, and there's this old faded map. And we're like, all right, we know we're doing the Grand Gap Loop. That's right here. It says if we follow the river, cross the bridge, and go like 2 miles up, we'll hit the Grand Gap Loop. Great.
Right.
And so we get to the trailhead, and it's just like a bunch of arrows straight ahead, and there's like 5 paths going in like different directions.
Sure. Awesome.
So it's a little confusing. We're like, okay, so west is that way. We're supposed to head that way. So we just started walking that way. Great. We walk for, I don't know, an hour and a half or so, and then it stops raining. And so now I take my rain jacket off, but we're drenched in sweat. The humidity is at like, it's like 10,000% humidity outside. It's crazy.
Nuts. Yeah.
It's crazy. So we're, the hike went well, and then it started to get really tough.
Sure.
And on the All Trails thing, which we didn't download the map ahead of time, which we should.
Dude, you gotta get on All Trails.
We did not. I tried to, and it didn't work for some reason. And then I was going to come back to it, and then 100% forgot. So anyway, so then the hike starts to get real hard. It said difficult on there, but like this is crazy. We ascended 600 feet in an hour.
No.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot.
Carrying like 30, 40 pound packs or whatever. We were stopping frequently, just chugging water. And we're like, this is insane. Like Sam and I are both in like really good shape, and it was nuts.
Yeah.
At one point, I was walking, and there's this little baby snake. It was like, I don't know, 6, 7 inches long or so. And I stepped over it and then turned around, and Sam took a video. It's on my Instagram.
I thought you were going to say Sam stepped on it.
No.
That's crazy.
No, I turned around and saw it, and Sam took a video of me doing this. Like, I kind of got close to it, and it tried to strike. This little tiny baby snake.
Oh, that's really
and it was
cute.
it was like, I'll fuck you up. Like, oh, look at you go.
Little baby snake.
And then we kept going. So anyway, we hiked up. It was, I don't know, probably 3 hours or so, and we had gone a little over 3 miles. We get to this like nice big clear. Yeah, we're going. It's slow going.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not good.
It is straight
3
up.
miles in 3 hours is not good.
Yeah,
pace.
allegedly.
Sure.
That's what Sam's Apple Watch said.
Yeah.
So who actually knows? But it's like, I mean, it's like straight up. So
Yeah.
we get to this like big clearing. There's a picnic table there. It's like at the top almost. And so we like sit down for a while. And we're like sucking wind. Like,
yikes.
We're like real tired. And it's like, I don't know, 4:30 or so, somewhere around there. And I was like, okay, so we haven't even gotten to the loop yet.
Wow.
The 12-mile loop.
Yeah.
Haven't even gotten there yet.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, I assume because the Grand Gap, it's high up. We have a
Right.
great view. The hardest part is these first like 3 or 4 miles.
Is getting there,
and
sure.
then it's going to be flat and level, and then we can camp
Flat
out.
in
Where
the
it's like
sky.
around the
Yeah.
ridge line,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And so, and based on the pictures like of the Grand Gap loop, that's what it is. And so we're like, okay, I say we go for like another hour, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we're on the wrong trail.
Who said that? You?
Me.
Right.
Sam was confidently at the beginning was like, it's this way. And I was like, okay, sure. We walk.
Younger brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who has not been, he has not hiked as much as I have. He
Yeah.
wasn't a Boy Scout like I was, blah, blah.
Confident for no reason, younger sibling.
Very much.
Hello.
You haven't met Sam, but confident for no reason.
I feel as if I know him already because he's a younger sibling.
Yeah, and it's very much confident for no reason. So, anyway, so I was like, okay, so here's the deal. We're going to hike for 30 more minutes. We're going to continue along this trail. We're going to hike for 30 more minutes. And here's the thing. The John Muir Trail is this long, it like spans like the nation. It's a massive trail system. And there are segments of it that are like part of the John Muir Trail.
Sure. Yeah.
And it just connects. And
Yeah.
so we were taking the first couple miles of the John Muir Trail, and then we were going to the Grand Gap Loop. And so we're following, there's like signs on the trail that we're on that show the John Muir Trail. Like, okay, we're on the right
We're
thing.
eating this up, actually.
We hiked for another 30 minutes, and then my phone started vibrating like crazy in my backpack. I could feel it. I had service now, and we finally, I was getting all the texts and whatever else that I hadn't gotten for 3 hours. And Sam brings up his phone and brings up his like Apple Maps and goes, Eli, I have bad news.
Oh my God.
He's like, we're about 3.5, 4 miles south of where
We're supposed to
we started.
Oh.
Which is about 3 miles south of where we should be.
You went 3 miles in the wrong direction.
Completely the wrong direction, yes. And so I was like, all right. So we got to another trailhead. There's no sign for the Grand Gap Loop anywhere.
Like, we fucked this up.
And I was like, this is wrong for sure. And he
Yeah.
and he looked and was like, that's exactly
It's totally
correct.
wrong, yeah.
And so I was like, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We have two options. We can continue on forward
Sure.
and camp out whenever it starts to get dark, and then we'll just hike the way back in the morning.
Sure.
Or we can go back the 30 minutes that we
Jesus.
just came back to that little campsite we found. There was another mini loop elsewhere, and then we hike back tomorrow morning.
Sure.
We do all that tomorrow. But we like camp out at the old campsite. And he was like, all right, let's just hike back. We know that it's like a nice clear, like there's not a lot of trees, so like there's at least somewhat of a breeze because it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
So we just do that. We got back to this campsite. We set up. We're drenched. I'm like,
No, I believe you. You don't have to
completely-
describe it. I believe you.
no, I'm going to take you through every beat of
I
sweat
really
and the
hope you
location
don't.
of every beat of sweat. So,
Ew.
so we're just soaked. So we set our hammocks up. We each like change into our like newer dry clothes. I brought a little battery powered fan with me.
Slay.
And so like I got that hooked up. I got my book out. We ate these sandwiches we got at Walmart. These like deli
Love.
sandwiches.
There you go.
One of them had this red pepper relish like you get at Jersey
Ooh,
Mike's.
yeah.
Super dope. We ate our sandwiches. I sit in my hammock. Sam goes to sit in his,
No.
and it fucking rips.
And it breaks. Oh, no.
The bottom half of the hammock just opened up, And I heard Sam go, God damn it! And I look over, his ass is touching the ground.
Oh, no.
And so
Samuel, no.
And so I hadn't even, I wasn't in like new dry clothes. I was just in my underwear. I was sitting in my hammock in my underwear, straight chilling.
Yeah,
I was
heavy on the straight.
I had my phone. I was about to read my book. It was going to be awesome.
Sure.
And I said, I stood up because I thought like he had gotten seriously hurt. I was like, are you okay? Yeah. He's like, I'm fine. My hammock ripped.
Yeah.
And so I said,
God damn it.
All right, real quick. Now that I know you're okay, we have two options here.
Right. Yeah, again.
I should add, for the past 20 minutes, we've heard thunder.
Right.
We have rain flies over the hammocks.
Sure.
Like, we're good there. But I was like, we have two options. One, either you like put your hammock out as like a ground pad, get your sleeping bag, and you sleep on the ground underneath your rain fly tonight. Or we pack this shit up and we sprint back the 4 miles that we've already hiked.
Yeah.
And he's like,
downhill at this point.
It is downhill, but it's like so steep that it's like it's.
So to say, at a certain point, downhill doesn't matter.
No,
because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and so he was like, if it wasn't definitely about to rain, I would say let's like set up camp. And I was like, okay, so we start packing up. About 5 minutes into packing up, it starts raining,
like pouring.
Fully starts raining. Fortunately, we're under a little bit of trees, and so like it's not crazy. We packed everything up, and we got this like renewed sense of energy.
Yeah,
because like that's crazy.
Because you're also not like trying to do it. You're trying to go.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So the pressure's way off.
We're on our way out.
You're not trying to make it work anymore. It's like fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, and so.
Cutting your losses.
Yeah, that shit ripping. Dude, we were laughing so hard. I was laughing way harder than he was, but we were laughing so hard. And so we just haul ass out of the park. As we're leaving, my foot steps into some mud up to the shin.
No.
Like straight into it.
This was a cursed trip.
Started laughing, kept going.
Doesn't matter.
We walked through dozens of spider webs. I'm talking fucking dozens. Had several bugs fly into my eye and get stuck there. Yeah, a whole deal. We drank basically all the water that we had and finally got out of the park right as it was starting to get dark. We got to the car. I set my shit down because we were moving, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it.
What took us like 3.5, 4 hours on the way in took us an hour 20 on the way out.
Yeah, I believe it.
We were hauling ass.
You were moving twice as fast.
And so on the way back, we stopped at like a Walgreens and got Gatorades. How's that shit? Oh, yeah. Stopped at Taco Bell. How's that shit?
Well, right.
And then we got home late last night and we sat in like a voice chat and played video games for a couple hours together.
There you go.
It was such a roller coaster of a trip.
Yeah.
That is my pyramid.
Yeah.
In any order that you like.
It's all in there somewhere.
It's all in there somewhere.
The camping trip contains multitudes.
That was a long story. So listeners, if you didn't skip ahead, thanks for sticking with me.
It's not nearly as much as I've ever talked ever. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you talking about music and me talking about camping.
There you go.
Same energy.
Hey, get up on the couch.
Come on.
Come on, girl.
Come on. Boing.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Oh god.
We've got some emails.
Oh god.
We have a lot. We got a lot of emails over the course of this last week, and they all contain almost the same thing.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna pick my favorite email. I will also say blanketly thank you to everyone who emailed and DM'd me. Them? Well, primarily for my birthday. I had a lot of people email or DM me on my personal account saying happy birthday. But there are a bunch of different people. They've all emailed in before, I think. And, like, this sounds so insincere. And I hate when other people say this, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it anyway. I read all of them. I see all of them. I appreciate all of them. Eli appreciates all of them. I'm the only one who has access to the email account. But I know Eli appreciates the fact that people are emailing, right?
Yes, I very much do. I was bringing up a DM from someone that I actually wanted to bring up too.
Perfect. So I see them. I appreciate all of them. They make me giggle. I literally love them so much. We got 7 over the course of last week.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't have time to read all of them, so I'm going to read my favorite one. You read your DM first.
I just wanted to say shout out to Shannon for bringing back the cyberbullying. I haven't been cyberbullying in a while.
Super bad.
But she's...
Keep going. What? I'm just saying I have to take a fat piss in a minute. Keep going.
A fat piss? That's wild. She says, your commercial game has been spotty. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And I'm sure you hear that often.
Shannon,
And I
my
said,
girl.
I was like, I've missed one or two, definitely, but I'm blaming Iggy. She says, fair enough.
Fair enough. We have to pause it. I have to piss. Hang on. It just like, okay. I am so excited about this email. This email is from someone I know in my real life.
Oh?
Who I worked with in 2017. So like way back in the day. Different version of me. Before I met you. Like a long time ago. We worked at a theater together. And this person is like... first of all, working with him was like one of my favorite things ever because he's just like amazing. And also professionally, someone that I wish I could emulate in my office in my real life.
Huh. Okay.
Like
that's high praise.
I want to be him, and I want him to teach me how to be better at my job currently because he does professional stage management. Okay. And that's sort of what I do sometimes. We have similar-ish jobs. They overlap in certain ways. And I've always thought, like, oh, he figured it out. Like, he's been able to make a career doing behind-the-scenes work in professional theater, which is very difficult to do.
Damn.
He got it. He's worked on tours. He figured it out, dude. He figured it out.
That's as hard as you can crush it, basically. No.
I've been listening from the beginning, but this is my first time writing in. I had never watched Dance Moms until our friend Stevie told me that they were going to be a guest on the show because they were, like, a long time ago. Okay. I knew I needed to listen to the episode, but I needed the show's context. And from then on, I was hooked on both the podcast and also on Dance Moms.
Sure.
I adore the show, the podcast, and as many others have said, I love how it feels like I'm hanging out with my friends. Y'all have kept me company on many travel days.
Nice. I
tell everyone I work with about the show, including the resident director and music director of the Tina Turner musical tour.
What the fuck? What?
Hey, girl, that made me cry in my bathroom at like 11:30. To know that people who do my dream are aware of me is crazy shit to me. Sorry. Like, it just is. At the risk of sounding like a 14-year-old who, like, loves musical theater, inner child shit for real. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy. Yeah. I tell them all about the podcast, and people get a kick out of the Dance Moms references whenever I make them. For some context, I work in theater. Amanda would know, throwback to Summer Stock of 2017. Shouts out. SSMT forever, I guess. And most recently on touring Broadway shows. I've done a lot of tours and shows with kids, and I always say that Dance Moms prepared me for that. And it's never about the kids. It's always about their moms. Ugh. And I've met many crazy quote-unquote stage moms, and so some notable tour life and other Dance Moms related moments include some anecdotes. Number one, a coworker on my most recent tour worked with the child that was on one of the most recent seasons of the Grinch tour. TLDR apparently was wild. Unfortunately, I don't know who it was and haven't decided to watch on the newer season's post-person. There's some sort of connection with Abby Lee Miller in the touring production of the Grinch.
That makes sense.
There's like something there.
Abby's heart has never grown 3 sizes.
Yeah, there's something there. On the most recent tour that he worked on for Annie, Abby Lee Miller herself DM'd my Annie, who was a 12-year-old child performer, on Instagram.
Nope.
I suggested this child block her.
Also, why does a child have Instagram?
Well, right, because she's an actor. Hopefully the account is managed by parents, and she just sees it. I
genuinely hope so.
This child was also obsessed with JoJo Siwa, or rather quoting Abby screaming at JoJo Siwa. JoJo, have you learned nothing? Like, very that. Ugh. At a conference in Pittsburgh, I drove to the location of the former Abby Lee Dance Company photo attached. It's now some type of school bus warehouse. Servicing children no matter what, bitch. I often joke about making a road crew pyramid on tour with rankings of how fast each department can load in and load out their portions of the show.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. To go to your next stop and be like, okay, bottom of the pyramid, lighting. Yeah. What the fuck?
We gotta get
sound. Where the hell were
lighting?
you?
We gotta turn it on.
Yeah, combat. You are in the middle because I'm afraid of you. You know what I mean? Like
Combat.
that is so. Yeah, or like you're. You would love this. Actually, I might cut this out if this is too crazy, or I might leave it in if I'm feeling kind of crazy. You would love.
Boy, if I had a
there
nickel.
is a real, actual position in theater that's called intimacy coordinator.
Sign me up.
I knew you were to say that.
Sign me up.
That's intimacy. Oh, sorry.
That's
listener.
the job I was born
Intimacy
for.
coordinator, combat coordinator.
That's the
That's
damn
who
truth.
we would be on a touring show. Okay, anyway, love your chat about swings and understudies this past week on Amanda. Your description was spot on. And you bitches are mad.
No one's mad about that.
You bitches are mad.
Nobody
I know
is
what
mad.
I'm talking about, and I love to talk, and I love to be right. And you bitches are mad. You're mad as fuck.
No one's mad.
You bitches are mad. And
No
guess
one's
who's
mad.
not? Me, bitch.
Me either.
Because I know things. You bitches are mad. You bitches are mad. I was in my bathroom. I need you to picture this in your brain. Listener, and also Eli if you feel like it, and also Iggy. I was in my bathroom. Pajama on. Face
singular pajama,
retainer mouth guard locked in. I had combed out the curls. I was looking crazy. I was ready to go to bed.
I love when you talk dirty to me.
Checked my emails on a whim. Got that shook ass in my bathroom from the excitement of that statement. And that was awesome. That really changed everything for me, actually.
Like in your life.
She said, this person says, and since I've lived this life, I want to share some swinger understudy anecdotes that the adult theater kids and those adjacent might find interesting.
I can't hear swinger and not think of the other meaning of swinger.
Swings, not swingers.
Right.
They're swings.
It sounded like you said swinger. Maybe you said swing
/ understudy.
Swing or
swing understudy. Yeah.
It's like swinger understudy.
On the Annie tour, we had 3 incredible swings for the entire company: a male and a female swing who covered 5 parts each, and an orphan swing who covered all of the children roles. Once we asked our male swing to cover parts of a female track when many of the performers were out. So they would step into roles of Mr. Pugh as opposed to Mrs. Pugh and in the Warbucks Ensemble, and then Stephen the Kettle instead of Sophie the Kettle in Hooverville. Okay. When there are so many, when there are many outages, swings will often split tracking and running parts of multiple ensemble roles simultaneously.
Oof.
Crazy. Understudy assignments are given to ensemble members at rehearsal. For example, Mrs. Pugh covered Miss Hannigan, FDR covered Warbucks, July covered Annie. There are additional covers for principal roles from within the ensemble. Swings understudies can go in for emergencies and call-outs, but can also brush up on tracks and give understudies opportunities to note the show, and stage managers facilitate this process, which is what this person who emails does. He's not a stage manager.
Yeah.
I've experienced several mid-show call-outs where understudies or swings must get ready immediately between scenes while stage managers and crew facilitate and adjust the show, scenic moves, costume changes, and modify staging and choreography accordingly. Swings and understudies usually have their own entire sets of costumes, any specialty props for when they go on, like each Mrs. Hannigan cover has their own gin bottle that they drink water out of during the show. Additionally, we have crew swings who can run all of the technical tracks, and the ASMs, the assistant stage managers, can call the shows so that the principal stage manager can note or work in the office.
Huh.
Somewhat related, I appreciate Eli's Bet Your Bottom Dollar as it pertains to the lyric in Tomorrow in the musical Annie.
Right.
Also, the song Tomorrow in the musical Annie is the first evidence of a showstopper in the modern American musical. Fun fact. The first time it was performed actually stopped the show because people were applauding so much. Here's the Pyramid of Life.
That's something I can relate to.
Bottom of the pyramid. Having free time, but in the having free time, I live really far away from all my friends, so it's difficult to make plans and meet up because of the distance. Middle of the pyramid is how hot it's been recently. I've been working in the warehouse between seasons, and there's no AC. I don't have any AC in my warehouse either, and I work with people who work in the warehouse, and that sucks. We're doing repairs on gear, show elements, pushing road boxes. An 80-degree warehouse gets you mad, sweaty, and gross. Top of the pyramid is my 30th birthday next week. Happy birthday. And then my song is Don't Bring Me Down by ELO, by Electric Light Orchestra.
Nice.
Thanks for reading this email. Good night, Alyssa. Hope you're having a great summer. This
Hell
person's name. Freaked out. Really, actually freaked out. That was really important to me. And I haven't seen this person since 2017. So to
That's so
have
crazy.
a fun little connection was just like the best thing ever.
That's very cool.
Oh my god. Freaking and geeking at all times.
Hell yeah.
So that's the email I was wanting to read. There were some emails that noted that at this point in the show, there are allegations that Abby Lee Miller was doing coke.
Woo-hoo.
And there were also allegations and fan theories that Dr. Holly was paid to be messy in this season.
I don't doubt that at all.
I don't doubt that at all. And we're going to get into it a little bit later. I don't doubt that literally even a little bit.
Oh, God.
So,
I don't like Dr. Holly's borderline villain arc.
Girl, it gets worse in this episode.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Sorry.
Don't.
But it do be getting worse, actually. You ready to get started?
You bet your bottom dollar.
Oh, also, my friend who made me the little terrarium, she got me this very beautiful print that I put in a frame and hung up on my wall that says, I don't care about men's feelings. Or I don't care about the feelings of men, is what it says.
That's awesome.
I look at it every morning. Okay.
It's like your daily affirmation.
Yeah, I'm doing push-ups while I'm staring at the print. I don't care about the feelings of men.
Just staring through your eye, the Kubrick stare through the
Yeah,
eyebrows.
exactly. Exactly, yeah. I don't care about the feelings of men. Okay. We're going to talk about Season 5, Episode 7, Nia Risks It All.
Oh, no.
Crazy.
Oh,
title,
no. Oh, Holly's in this one, huh?
Yeah, girl.
Oh,
and
shit.
it's bad. It's really bad.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Previously on...
Oh,
Oh, wait. Shut
No!
up. Literally shut up. Shut up.
I already said it, though.
I don't care. I
Okay.
don't care. Are you ready to get into the content of this episode?
I said, yeah, you bet your bottom dollar.
Okay. I don't remember that.
Well, you said, are you ready to get into it, or whatever you said.
Yeah,
And I
quietly
don't
said
remember you
the
bet your bottom
content of this
dollar.
episode, which is what I'm supposed to say. I don't remember saying my line, so I definitely don't remember you saying yours.
Well, my bottom dollar has been bet.
Okay, Slay. Previously on. We're in LA. We already know this. Oh, somebody did write in and said that they, the moms in recent history have said that the production company secured short-term rentals and leases for them.
Okay.
I think we talked about that last week because
Yeah.
the girls all had a pool and they could hang out at the pool together because
yeah.
they were all living in the same condo complex or whatever.
That's dope.
Yeah. The group's been getting second for forever. They've kind of been in their flop era slightly. Abby was really weird about the studio from last week.
Yes.
Remember? She was like, "Oh, they're in. We can't be here. Whatever." There are fan rumors that this is when she starts doing crack, and that's why she looked relatively disheveled last week.
Okay.
JoJo Siwa is like, she was a swing. That's what sparked this conversation
Yes.
last week. Nia is like, yeah, there's the fan theory that Holly was paid to be messy, and Nia has like wanted to be a star, and so Holly's like, I'm gonna take every opportunity for my child and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna wait on Abby to make my kid famous. Hey, you're on TV, whatever.
That was a good catch.
Thank you. This week we're at a new stew that's called Third Street Dance. Sounds like a club. And Jill, they're all like outside the stew and they're all like, okay, here we go, girls. And Jill's like, maybe Abby will be here this week. And then Kendall goes, I hope so.
Why would you want that?
Well, because they have nobody. It's just them and their moms.
Is Gia not there?
No.
She was last week.
She's not in this moment. She'll
Oh.
show up later, but she's not there right now. You asked too many questions.
I
And then, yeah, Kendall's like, I hope so. And Jill goes, yeah, I think we all hope so. And then in the talking head, she's like, remember last week Abby was putting the A in AWOL? You know what I mean? She just like wasn't around. And so
Abby sent without leave.
Oh, yeah. Sure. We just need a leader. We need a person.
I felt like you just verbally patted me on the head like, yeah, that was good.
No, totally, for sure. Yeah. Oh, and then also last week she said she might have to fly home for personal reasons and some bullshit like that.
You're gonna go to prison, Abby.
Well, right. Holly asked the rest of the moms, like, look, if I get into it with Abby this week, are my girls gonna have my back? And Jill's like, yes.
And Melissa didn't say shit.
No, none of the other moms said anything. And Jill's like, I've got your back.
Get your shit
I'm your
together.
girl.
No,
Yeah.
Jess can
Kira,
suck it.
I know
Melissa
you've
is...
got that dog in you, dude. I've seen you yell at people before.
Yes.
I've seen you be fighting.
Yeah.
Why don't you fight on the right side of business, girl?
Yeah,
Come
Jill
on.
Jill can't do shit.
Bruh.
She'll have a fedora on, and that'll be that.
my
But,
God.
like, Kira, she'll come out swinging.
Yeah, exactly. Holly in her talking head, this is kind of a side note, is wearing a giant hat, like a flop, like black felt hat that was really big in like the 2015, 2014.
Like
like,
a chef hat?
No,
like it flops over?
No. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Like a cowboy hat.
You're just being a
But
dick.
it's squishy.
Ew, you know what I'm talking about. She looks kind of crazy. And then Holly says what? Oh, Holly says that Abby hasn't been a very good manager.
No shit.
So she's like,
she's not good at anything.
Right. And then we do get a throwback to when Abby said she was for the team, which made me giggle again. And she's like, Holly says, I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity that I can for my daughter, with or without Abby. I don't give a fuck.
Abby said that was good. Like, yes, if you're not happy with what I'm doing, then you can take care of it yourself. Holly's like, I heard it. Yeah, you said it
right now. Yeah, exactly. We hear, this show is so wild, dude. We hear that Holly took Nia to a Abby's boot camp, some shit, at some point in one summer, and met a recording artist while she was there. And we see this footage of this recording artist talking to Holly and to Nia and to Abby. And it's black and white, so it's supposed to be like a flashback.
That's how you know it's old.
Right. And she's like, oh, Abby, who do you think out of your group is the strongest singer? And Abby says, oh, it's Nia. And the recording artist says, why aren't you producing music for Nia? And Abby can't really give an answer.
Yeah,
First of all, boots on the ground's correspondents who are in my emails like that I will read, I swear to God, I read them always. Where the fuck is this footage from? I don't remember seeing this at all. Because you know who the recording artist is? It's a woman who may not... No, it may not mean... Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It may not mean anything to you, but it's Aubrey O'Day, who was in the girl group Danity Kane. Danity Kane is a girl group that was put together on a show called Making the Band. And the producer and the guy who pulled the band together was P. Diddy.
What? Oh, man.
It's Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane, who was produced and, like, very an integral part of the not ongoing anymore, but the investigation of Sean Diddy Combs.
That is
and
crazy.
I'm like, why in the fuck is this woman talking to Abby Lee Miller when she already knows P. Diddy? Enough! How many evil Pokemon can one person collect? Enough, girl, enough. Yeah, Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane.
Is crazy.
Girl, what the hell? Girl, what the actual hell? What the fuck? I'm confused.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so P. Diddy's also he's not on this episode, but, like, his presence is
if
here.
you told me P. Diddy walked in, I would have shit my pants.
Also, Aubrey O'Day, why in the fuck do you know both of these people? How do you know literally Satan and also Abby Lee Miller? I'm so confused. Whatever. Please, someone tell me where that footage is from. Like, what thing that got cut out of, because I'm so confused. Aubrey O'Day almost said P. Diddy. Aubrey O'Day is who Holly called last week. Remember at the end of last week's episode? She was like, hey, girl, do you think you'd be interested in working with Nia? She was calling Aubrey O'Day last week. So Abby is inside the studio building. She busts out of that studio and she was like, girls, get in here. Like, didn't know she was inside, first of all. Crazy. Yeah. Screaming at them from the street. They walk inside, whatever. As they're walking in, Jill goes, oh, that voice.
Yeah. It really is something.
And then Abby lines them all up. You have to lock in, dude, because this is like an insane opening. Yeah. So Abby calls them all in to a mirror room, and she goes, I wrote it down. Last week, competition, failure. That's exactly how she delivers it. And then Holly chimes in, and she goes, why are you blaming the kids? Your ass wasn't really here last week at all.
Damn.
And Jill says, yeah, and also you showed up looking busted as fuck.
No, so, Jill.
Actually, that's not true. She says you showed up looking like a homeless woman, which is actually worse than saying busted. And so Jill's like, you were not you last week. You showed up, but, like, you weren't in glam. You weren't present, really. Like, what the hell's going on?
We're all just concerned about your glam, Abby.
But for a girl like Abby Lee Miller to walk out of the house without a bliss lash glued to her upper line, yeah, it's a little alarming. It's like my mom.
I think a lot of things about Abby are alarming.
Well, right. My mom used to, I haven't heard her say this in a while, but she used to, like every single time we would go somewhere in the mornings and she wanted to put on lipstick before she got out of the car, she would say it with me, class who had moms from the South, hang on, let me put my face on. Every time. Oh, yeah. So if my mom was rolling up and didn't put her face on, that's a sign, because she cares about putting, you know what I mean?
Something's gone horribly wrong.
Right. To say she looked homeless was kind of crazy, but I get the sentiment. I just don't agree with its expression. Holly dogpiles, and she's like, oh, so you're not going to tell us why you weren't here last week. And Abby says, well, if I wasn't here last week, you can bet it was for a good fucking reason. And Holly goes, if it's such a good reason, why don't you tell us?
Ooh. Yes.
Eat her up, Dr. Holly. Eat that hoe up, girl. And then Abby goes, you know what? I don't owe you a reason. Hey,
You're their
you
teacher.
kind of do.
Yes. You're being paid to be their teacher.
do.
And if you're not being their teacher, they deserve
right.
to know
And
why.
Abby's like, I don't know why you hoes are mad at me. Gia was there. And they're like, but that's not...
Listen, we're thrilled about that.
That's not the same. So we get also the flashback to the audition last week that Abby ruined for Nia because Nia was doing really well and Abby was like, we can't have that.
Fucking forgot about that.
And Holly says in her talking head, others may not hold Abby accountable for her actions, but I will. Period.
Okay, let's see it.
And then Holly in front of the group says, like, Nia is the only girl that you take things from. Every other girl doesn't get things, but you will give her things and then take them from her.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. And she says, let it be known it does not go unnoticed. Hey, Dr. Holly, if it doesn't work out with your hot husband, give me a call, girl. Like, that's awesome. Let it be known it does not go unnoticed. Period.
There is that, but also you've been here for 5 seasons, Holly.
There's also part of that, too. And I become not on Dr. Holly's team in a minute.
And you sign that contract
I just
every
love how
single
well-spoken
year.
she is.
Yes.
Let it be known it does not go unnoticed. Abby says that she's a liar. Great.
No.
And then Holly says, well, it's funny because this time we did this dance and you took that from her. This time it was this and you took that from her. Like, runs up receipts.
Yes.
Incredible. And Abby, like, you can hear the, like, tank, like, to Nia. You can, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, like, so evident. And she looks at Nia and she goes, Nia, something wrong? Like, she's trying to, like, push away the act of conflict to be like, you're good? Like, locking in a moment of false intimacy that really pisses me off.
Yes.
It really pisses
so
me
manipulative.
Off. Really pisses me off.
It also is really, what's the word? Dismissive of Holly.
Yes. And Nia looks at her and goes, period.
Yeah.
She's like, nope, I'm good. Don't look at me. Talk to
by
my
the way,
mom.
my mom's talking to you.
Yeah, I'm cool, girl. And Abby tells the other girls to go into another room because this is, like, getting kind of nuts. Holly starts really, like, legitimately yelling at Abby. And she says, I am not the new Christy or Kelly. And Nia is not Brooke, Paige, or Chloe.
Okay.
Abby, no response. Is just, like, floundering. And then Holly starts screaming at the moms. And that's where she loses me a little bit. She screams at the mom and she says, you are all cowards. You just sit there and let her say all these things about me and you let her lie and blah, blah, blah. Jill and Melissa say the same thing at the same time. They both say we weren't there. Jess, I agree. Pass. Whatever, you're actually new here. Melissa, Nia has been a part of the Abby Lee Dance Company since she was 3.
Yeah, Melissa's also
Girl,
a
come on.
fucking evil little goblin.
Melissa, get up, girl. Like,
no, she is on the floor,
on.
and that's frankly where she belongs.
And so Holly, like, storms out. And Jill in her talking head says that she's never seen Holly get like this. And Holly, I think, is sitting on the floor talking to a producer. And she's like, that woman is evil. That woman is vile. Blah, blah, blah. All these things. Like, in the hallway. Okay. I think Holly's faking it. Because Holly's doing this thing that people who are faking emotions do. Where when you feel like you're supposed to be crying, you try to cry. But I don't see a damn tear fall from Dr. Holly's face. This whole time.
Interesting.
At all. She's, like, making it sound like she's crying vocally, but she's not crying. There's no tear.
I wonder almost if the producer that she's with told her, like, hey.
Hundo P.
Yeah, try and cry right now.
Yeah, a hundo.
Ugh.
What really pisses me off.
You can have emotion and not cry. That's something that we're going to have a therapy session for the next 10 seconds. Some of my exes never believed that I had emotions because I didn't cry when I was like, upset about something. I've never seen you cry once
before. And there have been times where I've been like, I wonder if Eli feels sadness.
I do.
Because I've never seen you cry.
I do. But I don't cry in those moments.
Sure. You're not a crier.
Traditionally, no. I do for movies and music.
And dogs.
Yeah, well, obviously. But but like, you know, like a breakup happens or whatever, or we're having like a big argument or whatever, and the ex would start crying and like, listen, I'm really upset about this too. And
Rachel,
she's
don't
like,
leave, hang on.
And she's like, no, you're not. You're not even crying right now. And I was like, that's so stupid. Like,
if both of you had to give an estimate, a rough estimate, since the day you met me, how many times do you think I've cried in front of you?
How long ago was that?
It was like 7 years ago.
Oh,
Rachel just looked at me and she went,
I'm well over 100.
Rachel, you met me 2 years ago?
I thought you meant in front of her.
Yeah.
Oh, in front of me?
Yeah.
No, it's been a dozen and a half, 2 dozen.
Yeah, it's been fewer in front of him, but you see me all the time.
That's what I was saying. Her, it's probably
How
way
many times
more.
do you think
But
you've
it's
seen
not
me?
even just crying over, like, stuff that, like...
It's not even crying over stuff. It's
It's
just
like, sometimes she sees a dog that's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know, like...
It's not always
you're
negative.
very emotionally in touch with your
True.
They're right on the cusp.
That's true. That is very true. But you think over 100.
I think over 100.
At least, for sure.
Approaching at least.
I think over 100 for
Yeah,
her.
for sure.
Do I get a prize when I reach 100?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you cry in front of me 3 times.
No, when you hit 100, you get the 101st for free.
Or maybe 3 or
Which is so crazy.
3 or 4 maybe. You can cry more if you want to.
I probably will.
Probably will.
Just because someone cries a lot, does that mean... I don't know that means that they're in touch with their emotions.
Okay, rude, but whatever.
I think you are. I'm saying it's not like a default.
No, yeah.
Maybe they're not very in touch with their emotions. They don't know how
And
to
so
feel
they
joy,
cry.
and they don't know how to regulate. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely in touch with my emotions. Like, me
Yeah,
and my
you
emotions
are.
are locked in. I cry a lot. But like Rachel was saying, it's not always negative. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes,
sure.
I mean, like my birthday present with Mac, I was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I'll cry at books. I'll cry so easily.
Yeah.
I'll cry right now if you
I
stick
prefer
around
you
long
didn't,
enough, I'll start
but
crying.
do whatever
Like,
you want.
You know what I mean?
I don't think crying is an indication. It is the
Of emotional
indication that
intelligence.
someone is in touch with their emotions. Means they're in
That's
touch
fair.
with that emotion.
Sure. Or they're in touch. They're having a body response. To
That's it. Yeah, that's an expression of
Yeah, I can't
something.
feel like I can't sit here and make myself cry. Like, I mean, I probably could if I thought long enough, you know what I mean? But I can't like physically make myself cry. I can't squeeze out a tear. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I hear what you're saying. It's like for me, it's an involuntary response.
Yeah.
I'll just start crying.
Right.
Even if I'm like, I don't want to cry, I'll cry anyway, you know? But anyway, I think Holly's faking it. I don't think Holly, because she's not really crying here.
Holly, that's so
What
shitty.
really pisses me off about this moment, because it does get worse, while Holly is outside talking to the producer, Abby Lee Miller is inside and she calls Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane and says, hey, by the way, don't meet up with Holly while you're here in LA.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
What Holly could
It's
do
crazy.
is sue Abby for like potential like damages.
Oh, for sure. For getting in the way of financial
Yes.
ability, for sure.
Yeah, for going out of her way to fuck her over.
What's also strange is in this moment we hear Aubrey say to Abby, like, oh, I was going to meet with Holly as a favor to you, but I don't want all the drama. If Holly's going to bring drama, I don't want it. And Abby goes,
Holly's not the one bringing drama.
excuse me, Abby goes, yeah, you know, these moms, like, they're just, I don't know, like, they're liars and, like, snakes, and I just don't think that working with Holly's, like, a good move for you.
Are we sure Abby's not a man?
Abby's, there is some sort of straight man energy.
Yes.
There's just a lot of straight man
Very
energy
much
with
so.
Abby, for sure.
She's so fucking manipulative
And
and just
Jess-
such an asshole.
Yes, and Jess on her talking head is like, yeah, I think this is kind of Holly's problem, because Holly needs to be nicer to Abby so she can keep Abby in her pocket.
We literally taking crazy pills? What the fuck is going on?
It's insane. And Abby says, if Holly doesn't need me and I don't need Holly, she can fucking leave. I don't care. And it's like very strange. So then Abby
Boing.
corrals all the girls back together and she starts doing the pyramid. Now,
That's crazy. Is Holly in the room?
Huh?
Is Holly in the room now?
No. She's gone. Oh, sorry, listener. She's gone. Nia is still in there.
Right, okay.
She flies through the pyramid.
Yeah.
And I have written down what she has said about each girl because
Okay.
it's that short. She pulls a picture off. It's JoJo. She says, JoJo on the bottom, not on the team. Pulls a piece of paper
Then why
down.
is she on the
Wait,
pyramid,
hang
Abby?
on. Wait, you gotta let me get through the whole
All
thing.
right, sorry.
She takes JoJo's picture, rips it off the mirror, slaps it on the other, like, away, and then she points to the picture and she goes, good, over here. Pulls a piece of paper off the next girl and she says, Nia, you're next. That's you. Sure, your mom would have fought me. Next, Kendall, well, you're here. You're fine. Middle, Mackenzie, same thing. Kendall, not a lot. Maddie, on the top, congrats. That's the pyramid. Deadass. On my life. That's how the pyramid goes.
Dude, Holly's getting to her.
It is bad. We also start the pyramid with a tear on Abby's cheek that I noticed because I pay attention. You crying? Why are you crying? You know what I mean? What's going on over there? She says, we're going to go to sheer talent. I'm sure we will be embarrassed and humiliated there as well. JoJo and Kendall are getting solos because JoJo's not in the group. And Jill in her talking head says, like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
She's
that's...
like, what the fuck? Abby starts crying.
What are...
In front of all the group.
Good.
Except for Holly.
Good.
And she says, I just pretend that it doesn't matter. And I can't pretend anymore. And she screams. I'm not going to scream. But she screams. Nobody gets to talk to me like that. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to teach dance. I want to be creative. I don't want to do, and she gestures, this anymore. And then she walks out.
I don't get it. I don't
get it either, girl.
Hey, Abby, real quick, if you don't want to, quote-unquote, do this anymore, stop being a fucking supervillain. It's that easy. Mm-hmm. You are the problem.
Yeah.
You are 100% start to finish the problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore.
You
don't want to be an asshole, Abby? Good. Stop. None of us want that either.
The call's coming from inside the house. If you're also a person who uses lip balm in lieu of chapstick, Elf has a great product out right now. It's not the giant tube. Don't fall for that. I have 4 of them. They're awful. That's not true. I only have 2 of them, but they're both pretty bad. The tiny baby tubes, the one I'm holding right now, it's like the size of my palm. It's called Squeeze Me. Really good shit. This is in the flavor...
I need to get a shirt that
strawberry.
says that. Hell yeah.
Oh,
not a sponsor, but could be.
I don't have a lot of it left. Elf girl, call me. You know Elf stands for eyes, lips, face.
That's very clever.
Awesome? Anyway, Abby girl, the call's coming from inside the house.
Is that Will Ferrell's lip balm?
You're such a man. It's so annoying. You're such a man. So yeah, she leaves. And Jill says once again, Abby's gone. Just like she was last week. She showed up for half a second, caused a lot of confusion and chaos, and then fucking dipped again. And then we cut to a commercial, but this is a choreographer's cut. And before we cut to the commercial, we see a little bit of Kendall's solo. Cultural appropriation.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Sick.
At least it's not Nia, I guess. But
like, it's still bad. It's all bad.
Yeah, it's, dude.
We come back. We're 2 days out. 2 days out. Because yesterday, they didn't do anything because Abby left.
Dude, I genuinely...
So you show up to a studio, you get yelled at, and then you go home. And I guess if I'm like a kid in this group, I get my Cool Ranch Doritos and a bottle of Gatorade and say, can I go to the pool or not? You know what I mean? Because it's the middle of the day, totally wasted.
Yeah.
Totally gone.
Golly, man.
We come back 2 days out. The girls
don't want to. I don't want to.
Too bad. You don't even watch the episode, girl, so you don't. It doesn't matter. The girls and the moms come back to the stew. There's no Holly and there's no Nia.
Oh, what? What?
Jess says,
what?
Oh, it seems like there's a theme with this team that someone's always missing. Hey, Jess, shut up. You're a guest. Shut up, girl. And Melissa in her talking head says, like, I get why Holly's not here. Because Abby's back.
Yeah.
I don't think that Abby and Holly should be in the same room. But Nia should be here. Nia should be here, right? That's what Melissa says.
I think so.
And
unless they're fucking gone.
Abby gathers the children, gets them in the room, and she says, I didn't come here to fight. This is about me. Straight up. Those are her words. The moms are in the room, and Abby says, there's not a viewing room, so... Like, she says nothing. And she's like, you can stay and watch if you want to, but I'm asking that you be respectful of our dancers. Crazy for you to ask something of a mom when you wouldn't do it yourself.
Yeah, you
whatever.
actively fight against doing that yourself.
JoJo.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
It's okay. JoJo's a swing this week. We hear this. Because Nia's not here. So I guess it's going to be JoJo.
All right.
And Abby says that Nia is making a huge mistake by not being here.
Awesome.
The group is about something about kids that are left behind in the wake of war or something. It's called Collateral Damage.
Oh, my God.
It's about children in war-torn countries.
That's so fucking crazy.
It's insane.
That's so crazy.
And the moms are just standing there like, well, what are we supposed to do? There's no chairs in here. There's no viewing room. Well, what the hell are we supposed to do? So Jill's like, would it be better for y'all if we left and sat like in the lobby? Because we're just standing here like a bunch of weirdos.
Just go have a cocktail or something.
Right.
What happened to that,
Girl,
by the way?
Don't worry. We get alcohol in this episode too, girl.
Oh,
don't
hell yeah.
worry. Don't worry.
I was going to say, we used to get so much of that, just like them being
I know.
fun little
miss
wine
that.
moms.
Christy and Kelly being like, let's go get a drink.
They're just being catty and
I
whatever
miss
else.
them.
That was awesome. This now is fucking dark.
Christy and Kelly, come back. I miss you, girl.
Dude, seriously.
And then Abby's like, yeah, you can leave, but if you leave, I don't have control over what you're saying.
What?
So that
What?
doesn't make any sense because you never have control over what they're saying, A, ever. And B, in the Lato deck, you still don't have control over them. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Like, hey, what? And then Jill's like, it's okay, you don't need to have control over what we're saying. And Abby's like, and she just stares at them. She's just looking at them. And then Jill goes, can we go? And she's just looking at him, and Melissa goes, yeah, let's go. And then they scurry out.
Oh, I'm shocked that Melissa was the one to say it.
She's like, yeah, it's fine, let's go. Jess immediately starts talking about JoJo being on the team and swinging in.
Shut the fuck up, Jess. Read the room.
And she's like, if Nia came back, I would be really disappointed because it wouldn't be fair. And Holly did this to herself, so they better stay away, basically.
Oh, Jess, fucking step on a Lego, dude.
Melissa
Here, oh boy.
is sitting... I literally can't do this. She is sitting, like, with this foot under, like, one leg here, and she has this leg, like...
on top.
Like
Oh, you've
this?
brought up
She's
her
doing
doing
this.
this before.
She's doing this with no shoes on. Barefoot. Dogs
Human foot?
out. Dogs out. Sitting like this. Not crisscross applesauce hands in your lap. One leg on top of the other in a folding chair.
That's okay.
How the fuck is she doing that? It's Ariana Grande, yours truly, with sitting on the stool. Girl, what the hell is going on? It's so
That's wild.
freaky. Melissa, you are a freak. I'm so sorry. With peace and love, you're a freak. You're a freak. From one freak to another.
She's a super freak.
It's real recognizing
super
real.
Freak. She's super freaking.
We cut to a recording studio.
Recording studio.
Stupid.
Well, you always say we cut to, and then it's always commercial.
Iggy's mad.
So just Iggy.
Oh,
she's
she
not.
looks at you and it's like,
Oh God,
everything's fine, baby.
Oh boy.
Ig, get down. You know better.
Iggy, can you lay down?
Can you just lay there like a
lay
good
down?
dog, please?
Lay down?
No, she can't.
Oh, she's panting.
I hear her. Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane, produced by P. Diddy. She's there with Nia and Holly.
Okay.
And she's like, girls, what's the tea?
Let's
what the hell's
fucking
going
go.
on?
All right. And Holly's going to give her the actual story of what
she
happened.
asks Nia, and Nia tells her that Abby and her mom got into a fight. And she was like, Abby is being kind of crazy. That's what she says.
Correct.
Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Day says, well, you know, I just don't want all the drama. And Nia and Holly are both receptive to that.
Sure.
And she says, sometimes you just have to cut out the drama and you have to do what's best for you. Okay, great.
Leave the show. That's what's best. Do that.
Yeah, block, delete, be done.
Seriously.
And Nia is writing and recording a song today. Crazy turnaround for a 13-year-old, but whatever.
Yeah.
And she sings a little bit of it. I cannot believe this is on the internet. She sounds like what it is, which is that she's 13.
Yeah.
And that she wrote a song 10 minutes ago. You know what I mean? It's like not.
Is it as good as Girl Party?
Well, in Girl Party's defense, I haven't heard all of Nia's song. I only heard like a verse.
Sure.
And I'm a little more the Girl Party. I'm a little bit more prone to Girl Party because I know it better. But I don't know if the material's better. I just know that my familiarity is stronger.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I fuck with Girl Party a little bit.
I'm
Low-key,
sure you
pretty
do.
good.
Max Z.
Max Z, are you fucking kidding me? Let's get it.
Number one on Apple
Number
Music,
one pop star
allegedly,
in the world.
for
Max
about
Z.
8 minutes.
Yeah. Holly says, like, this is why we came to LA. I'm glad we're getting this experience. Okay, great. We go back to the stew. We see Kendall solo. Abby saying a bunch of weird shit about, like, the mixture of masculine and feminine and strength and softness and warrior spirit with, like, feminine wiles and whatever. It's a solo that's called Welcome to the New World, and it's about or it's in the quote unquote Bollywood style. Don't piss me off, dude.
I thought you were about to say "Welcome to the Jungle," and I was gonna start singing like Guns N' Roses.
Don't piss me off.
Welcome to the jungle.
I'm pissed.
We got fun games.
Iggy gets it.
We got everything. All right, I'll stop. I'm
Iggy
sorry.
gets it. Iggy understands. Anyway, and
fucking
Abby says that she
Bollywood.
researched arm movements.
So
that it
it's
could
a
be
lot of
authentic.
the yeah. Oh God. Oh my
Kendall,
God.
the whitest girl who's ever lived a day in her life.
Yeah. In Kendall's defense,
exhausted.
she doesn't fucking know any
I
better.
know. In Kendall's defense, if she were to speak up, she'd be shot probably. So.
Taken out back and put down.
Right. In Jill's defense, she's Jill.
Yeah.
She also doesn't know any better because she's Jill.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. She's like,
Whatever.
I just want to dance. I'm not trying to get old Yeller.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get taken out back. Yeah. The moms are in their little, like, area talking
Enclave.
shit. Yes. And Jill says it's gonna be a tough week for Kendall because she's competing against JoJo, and Jess is like, yeah, JoJo's gonna whoop her ass.
No, she's not.
And Jill is like,
No,
I
she
don't
isn't.
know if that's necessarily true. Jill, I can't believe I'm about to say this sentence to you. JoJo's dance is based on the movie Carrie.
What? Mm-hmm. They're gonna pour blood all over her?
Yes. I'm not fucking with you even a little bit, bro.
No.
Happens later.
No.
We're gonna talk about it.
No.
I have a lot of feelings about it.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's gonna be a tough week for Kendall because she's a part of the Abbey Lee Dance Company.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
it's gonna
why
be
it's
tough
a
week for
tough
Kendall
week.
because of the structure of her life.
Yeah,
not
it's-
because of any other circumstance. Her life is tough.
It's been a tough
It's a
week
tough
for
week
Kendall
because she is
for
Kendall.
years.
Exactly. Her life is tough.
Iggy, is your
Abby
life tough?
tells JoJo she needs to go watch the movie Carrie.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. She's a child. That is a movie based on a Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah, don't watch that.
If you're a child, don't fucking watch that movie, bro. That's crazy.
Did JoJo watch it?
We're gonna get there.
Oh,
you gotta
no.
stop asking questions, dude. If you're not gonna watch an episode, you just have to take it as it comes. You can't just like be asking questions like that.
I'm good at taking things as they come.
I immediately regretted the sentence as soon as I said it. Also, as a side note for people who are a fan of horror, like me, people who read books, I read the book We Used to Live Here. It is living up to the hype. That book has me down so bad, I'm on Reddit looking at people's thoughts and opinions about that book.
Wow.
If you're a horror book girly,
Hara.
We Used to Live Here by some man, which low-key kind of surprising because I'm not really a big read a book a man wrote person.
Men can write books.
Yeah, but not well. But especially in the horror genre. This isn't a book podcast.
It's not true.
It's very good. If you like reading scary books, you should read We Used to Live Here. It was very good. It kept me. I had to sleep with my lamp on twice. It was great. Anyway.
Just bring Iggy in there. She'll protect
It was
you.
awesome. I was like, oh, if I hear one more weird thing in my house, I'm going to call Eli and have him come sleep on the couch because I was really scared. But then I was able to fall asleep. But I did have to sleep with my lamp on twice. Abby in her talking head says that she needs to watch the movie and she needs to see the vulnerability of Carrie being bullied before she kills all of her classmates. Awesome.
No, she does not.
Jill is with the squad and she says that JoJo is getting better treatment, which I don't know if that's necessarily true. And Jess is like, yes, it's going to be a really good week for JoJo. And Kira looks at her and goes, "What?" Who was pretty quiet this whole episode. Kira looks at her and goes, "Why is this going to be a good week for you?" And Melissa says, "Yeah, yesterday was awful. Why is this going to be a good week?" And
Because Jess is looking out for numero uno.
correct. Jess is like, "It's a great week for me. JoJo's on the team this week. And JoJo has a solo. It's a great week for me."
Yeah.
She's crazy.
That's fair. I mean, that's correct, though.
But to say that out loud in front of a room of people whose best friend just walked out, to say it out loud.
But the other people in that room fucking hate her.
Hate Holly? Or hate
Jess.
who? I know, that's why I'm like, why would you say that out loud? You're
Because
not
she didn't give a
welcome here.
fuck what they think.
No, but saying it out loud is the crazy part. That's
know.
what I wouldn't personally do.
I don't know. I think she wants the team to fracture because that way she has a better chance of
Exactly.
getting JoJo a permanent spot.
She's so exhausting. The girls get up and they leave the studio. Abby's like, we're renting the space. We have to go, whatever.
Yeah.
Abby in her talking head says that Holly has been in the group long enough to know what happens when people go behind her back and do shady shit.
Well, it's
And
not going behind her back. She fucking said, go do your own shit.
She also says
Last
it's never
week.
the kid's fault, but the kid always has to pay for the mistakes of the parent. And then we get a commercial.
Do you mean the dance teacher?
Right, exactly.
Commercial.
When we come back, Jess and
I'm
JoJo.
on it, dude, today. Shannon, That was who sent it to me?
I have such a bad headache. I need to go take some Tylenol.
I'm sorry. Your fat piss didn't help.
No, I've had a bunch of water and a bunch of caffeine today, but still.
Yeah, shout out to Shannon for the cyberbullying.
Slay, Shannon.
Haven't missed a commercial yet, Shannon.
Keep bullying him.
I'm going to keep...
Don't buck at Shannon.
I'm bucking
Fuck
at the
you.
camera.
Idiot.
Do you mean buck you?
No. We go to a commercial and then we come back. Jess and JoJo missing. Jess and JoJo not here.
It's like a horror movie. They're just being picked off one by one.
I know, exactly.
All right, so in a horror movie, you can answer this for the moms and or the girls, or do them as like pairs. Who's the final girl? If Abby's the serial killer, and she's going through, this is a pretty dark subject, but it's playful. Who's the last one alive?
Are we going based on what I want or what I think would be the truth?
What do you think would be the truth? Say Abby snaps. Who's the final girl?
I love this question. I love horror stuff, dude. It's like one of my favorite things. I feel like with the team we have right now, based on like typical horror movie structure, I think it would be Mackenzie.
I thought Mackenzie too.
Yeah, I think it would be Mackenzie. I would want it to be somebody else, but I think it would be Mackenzie.
It would be Maddie and Mackenzie are the last two. Maddie protects Mackenzie.
You and I are so locked in. It's
fucking
stupid.
locked in. No,
It's stupid. Exactly. That's
Hey,
exactly the truth. No.
Give me a fist bump.
No, that's
fist bump.
No. Put your fist down.
Amanda, fist
no,
me right
not,
now.
no. JoJo and Jess are
Yeah.
missing because JoJo has lice.
Oh, how many hair problems is this child gonna
I know.
have?
I feel so bad for her.
She has lice, then the bleach, and then the
But don't worry, Nia and Holly are back.
What are we doing here?
So they walk in, and all the moms are like, "Hey, girl,"
Yeah,
like
hey,
feeling very
long
some type
time
of
no
way
see.
about it. And then Gia comes in, grabs the girls, and she sees Holly, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Holly, Nia, come on." You know, they go inside, whatever. And the moms
Great.
are like, "Holly, what the hell's been going on?" And Nia immediately asks the other girls where JoJo is. And they don't know at this point. And the girls tell Nia that JoJo took her spot in the group. And then we find out because, Jess calls Kira, right?
I don't know.
Jess calls Kira. JoJo had to be treated for lice, and I think it was from your girls.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome, whatever. And so then we see the rehearsal. Somebody calls Gia in the middle of the rehearsal. Gia goes to get her phone. It's Abby. Also, as a side note, Gia, like, totally shifts when she picks up the phone. It's like, it actually makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, Abby, like, how's it going?" Like, she becomes, like, very nervous.
Yeah.
And Abby's like, "Well, I was working on this costume for JoJo." And Gia was like, "Well, JoJo's not here right now, but Nia is." And Abby's like, "I don't care. Nia's not in the group this week."
Ugh.
Great. So then Gia's like, "Okay, girls, keep rehearsing." Scurries down to the hallway, tells the moms what's been going on. And Holly, in her talking, it says she's upset, obviously.
This is so fucking chaotic.
It's insane.
How do the girls don't stand a chance?
No.
When Abby's straight up not there, the girls are rotating in and out. Like,
No.
what chance do they have?
No. We cut to, this is like a super brief scene. I wish it was longer. But we cut to a cafe and the moms are drinking wine. It's
Hell yeah.
It's slay.
Let's go,
But then,
dude.
like, Jess shows up. Jess and Holly start arguing. Holly gets up and leaves in the middle of the lunch. It's like,
Who invited Jess?
it's kind of a nothing burger. But Jess keeps saying that JoJo is being treated for lice. She says that phrase like 4 times, like JoJo was having her like gallbladder taken out.
Yeah.
She's
I mean,
being treated like...
You're putting petroleum jelly in her hair.
Right, she
That's
probably
what you're
has
doing.
like a mayo mask on and then that's it. She's gonna be fine. She has lice, she's a child, like whatever. Okay, we go to a commercial.
One time I got lice when I was younger.
You
My
did? I
brothers
never
and
had
did.
lice.
My mom buzzed our heads.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Talk about overreacting. That's
I was
insane.
I think I was in 6th grade. My school picture in
Oh,
6th grade.
Oh, is your like bald
My
little head.
buzzed head, yep.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I never had lice, which is kind of surprising.
Well, thank goodness you're here because we've got you some lice.
Some lice. I'm like,
Come
oh my
on down.
god, you get lice.
You're
You get
like
lice.
Oprah.
We go to a commercial and we come
Commercial.
back. We're at the competition. There's
What?
like no,
How?
we're in the green room at the competition.
How?
We get a like MMA style warm up montage of, I picture this footage of Abby and her goons walking in.
Who are the goons?
Oh, the other kids. Over audio of Holly talking to Nia about how you can't let the haters get you down, basically. It's kind of awesome.
Okay.
It's like very cinematic in a way that was like kind of alarming. And she's like, if it's not Abby, she says like, there will be other people like Abby in your life who cannot stand to see you win. And they will try to ruin things in your life and you cannot let them see you sweat.
Yep.
As Abby's like signing autographs, taking pictures at waving fans. It's kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Hard.
It was very like, wait, what is, why?
How are we
what's
here?
going on? Literally, what's going on? So, let's see. Abby gives Nia a gift.
What?
When she comes in, she says, I
Is
found
it one
this
of
little
these?
gift for you. No. It's a
It's a
shirt
middle
that says stay strong. Okay.
Shut the fuck up, Abby.
Awesome. Holly's rolling her eyes, whatever. Jess tells Holly that she looks good. Hate that. And then she and Jill are basically telling her, like, we're so fucking back. Like, yeah, last week you looked busted. You just weren't really yourself. This week you look good. You look good, Ab.
This is a lot of, like, passive-aggressive shit that I'm sorry people who identify as women are sometimes more...
Really good at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, girl, I love how you just wear anything.
I
And
love
it's
your
like,
confidence.
It's, like, veiled as a compliment, but it's, like, this destructive, cutting
It's like
insult.
the way that, like, fat women often get complimented is like, I love your confidence.
The hell
What,
do you
because
mean?
if you were fat, you wouldn't be confident? What do you mean?
Right.
Why is confidence on a fat person more admirable than anybody else's confidence?
I don't know.
Because, like, oh, heaven forbid someone be fat. Like,
Right. I
what?
don't know.
It's so weird. Or, like, yeah, I would never have the nerve to wear that. Hey, what?
Yeah, real quick. Back up.
What? Crazy. JoJo is getting ready for her solo. And she's
With a
wearing,
bow.
She's wearing a little... the solo's called Prom Queen. So she's wearing her little, like, dress. She has a little, like, tiara in. She has fake blood all over herself. This is so, like, vile and like... Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. She goes up to Abby, and Abby has a ketchup bottle of fake blood.
Oh.
JoJo goes like this, and Abby whoosh, on the child's face. And Abby is stone cold in this moment. It's getting all over. It's getting in JoJo's eyes. She's coughing. Abby doesn't care. It's really disturbing. It's all really disturbing. But that moment specifically,
I
hate.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then JoJo has to back up and let it dry. She she can't get a towel, nothing. She just has to let this blood dry on her, and she's like, all right, run your solo. So
That's
JoJo is
so
spinning
crazy.
in the room, spraying fake blood everywhere. It's crazy. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, dude?
Yeah, team, I think we've lost the plot a
Hey,
little
team,
bit.
I think we should pack it up. I think this should maybe be the end, actually.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane.
Everyone go home. Cut your losses.
Kendall also gets ready for her dance. She cries because her costume's too tight. Whatever, who cares? It's just like... Oh, there's my...
That's flawless
it's
timing.
the camera or the timer telling me to wrap it up. Hang on. So Kendall goes first. We get a commercial halfway through her performance.
Commercial.
When we come back, we find out that the performance stops in the middle because Kendall's music stops. It cuts as she's performing.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. She keeps going, period.
What a badass.
And Abby and Melissa and the mom start to clap the beat of the song.
No.
They do... Because why?
Because
you're gonna
there's
rush
a fucking sound delay and you're going to rush don't do that.
And they did a little bit. But Kendall kept going. And in her talking head, Kendall says, I was dancing like, judges, I got this too. Where she says, she says, I was humming the song in my head like,
yeah,
I got this, judges, you better give me a perfect score. I thought that was really sweet.
Way to go, Kendall.
Let's see. JoJo goes. It is chilling to watch this child dressed like that with blood all over her body, emote and do facial expressions and mime killing her friends because that's like what the movie carries about. It's bone chilling. I hated watching it.
Did she watch the movie?
We're gonna get there.
Oh my god.
Abby in her talking head says that JoJo did really poorly because she didn't take the audience on the emotional roller coaster, probably because she didn't watch the movie. We see the girls getting ready for the group. Abby says some shit about Holly, and Jill says some shit about how they're all scared and whatever.
Everybody's
I don't
saying
fucking
some
know.
shit,
Everyone's saying some shit. We see the child refugee number. They do great, I guess, whatever. They go backstage.
They've actually done a child refugee one.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, because Holly says, "How can you immigrate home?"
Right.
Yeah. The girls are talking about how well they did after the number's over,
Okay.
and JoJo looks at Nia and goes, "Were you sad that you weren't in the week?" And no, sorry. JoJo looks at Nia and says, "Were you sad that you weren't in the group number this week?" And Nia goes, "Yeah, I was a little bit." And JoJo goes, "Yeah, now you know how I felt for the last 3 weeks." And then Nia looks at her and goes, "Yeah, but I'm actually on the group. You're just a guest." I know that's fucking right.
Get fucked,
Dr.
JoJo.
Holly Jr., I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know
Nia-
that's absolutely the truth.
Nia is the smartest child in any room she
There's
walks
also
into.
some other kid off, like, I couldn't tell who it was, but one of the other ALDC kids says, "Yeah, but you're a guest."
Right.
Like, they're on Nia's team.
Yes.
Like, they're like, no. You're a guest. Nia's actually on the team, and Nia looks at her and goes, "I've been here since I was 3.
Yeah, it's probably Kalani.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Nia and her talking heads like, I don't want to see Abby. I don't want Abby to see me upset because that means she wins.
Right.
And then we get to a commercial, and then we come back, and we get to the awards. JoJo v. Kendall, Battle Royale, SmackDown for the crown. Lip sync Lollapalooza, Eleganza
Lollapalooza?
Extravaganza. No,
Not
on Drag
Lollapalooza.
Race it's Lollapalooza.
Because Rue. I see.
Because room. JoJo v. Kendall. Who do you think won?
I think Kendall won.
Yeah, Kendall won.
Yeah.
She beat JoJo's ass.
Good.
JoJo got 5th.
Good.
Kendall got 2nd.
At the bottom where you belong.
Bitch. Jill pumped as
Kendall
fuck.
didn't win though.
No, kind of annoying. Yeah, I know. Getting your music cut halfway through and not winning, even though you kept going and you handled it like a pro, kind of nuts, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'm hoping she got 2nd because of cultural appropriation. That's what I'm telling myself.
Yeah.
Points off for being stupid.
2 points docked for racism.
For being an idiot, yeah. Jill psyched out of her gourd.
Yeah.
Obviously. The group gets first.
Of course they do.
Thank fuck. So that we can stop hearing about how every group's a failure.
Yeah, but
Nia is on the stage with the group, and she's sitting on the stage. The group gets up to accept the award. Nia stays.
she doesn't move.
She does not move because she's smart. She knows what's good for her. She sits there. Melissa, sitting next to Abby, obviously. I'm surprised not sitting in
Holding
Abby's
her
lap
hand.
at this point. Yeah. Melissa says, "Oh, I wish Nia had gone up to get the award with the group." Abby looks at her like the way a toxic partner would look at their other partner, and she goes, "Stop it." Whoa.
Dude.
Whoa, crazy. Hey, crazy.
Better
what are
watch
we
yourself, Wormtail.
Stop
Voldemort's gonna get you.
doing? Girl, crazy. And then they get back to the green room. They scream for a little bit about like, "Yay, we did it!" Gia and Abby gone.
Good.
Quick.
Good.
They bounce
Honestly,
quick.
good. I'd rather the girls and the moms get to like feel a little bit of joy for a half second
Yeah.
rather than
Well,
Abby.
don't worry, because Jess pipes up and it's like, the only reason why y'all won is because my girl was with your group this
Yeah, that's what I was gonna fucking say. Is because now I'm mad that they won because they lost a couple times with Nia and now they
Yeah.
won with JoJo. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. And Abby, in her genius fucking mind, is gonna make that equivalent.
Oh, yeah.
Is gonna connect
For
those
sure.
dots.
And Jess and Holly are yelling back and forth at each other. It's awful. The moms are all on Team Holly.
Yes.
But Holly notes this in her talking head. She's like, the moms are on my team when Abby's on the
Yeah,
group.
not in front of Abby. Exactly. Fucking.
But when it comes to me versus Jess, they're on my team. But when Abby's here, they're not on my team.
We're all scared of her.
And Holly tells the moms, like, I don't know, y'all. I'm just having a hard time being really invested because I just don't feel really supported. And
Abby,
then that's it.
get out. Get out.
Abby or Holly?
Holly. Yeah,
Holly,
well,
yeah.
obviously,
Well,
Abby.
Both of them, actually.
No, Holly,
Both
you need
of
to
them.
get out of this show, girl.
Both of these nuts.
Both of these nuts. Oh my god, that was exhausting.
That's the end.
That was. I'm glad I didn't watch that episode.
Next week I get to tell you who Maddie B is, and I'm really excited about that. Baby, you can wear my sweatshirt. Maddie B.
I don't know who that is.
Maddie B. I'm excited.
Okay, I gotta get my song.
I know what my song is, and you're not gonna stop me. You bitches are mad.
No one's mad.
My song of the week is a Beyonce song. It's the song
Classic.
from Cowboy Carter that I cannot stop listening to. It's a song called Sweet Honey Buckin', and that song fucks.
Sweet.
I love that
Hang on.
song.
Sweet.
It has Shabuzi in it.
Honey.
And he has a great set of bars, sorry. And also Cowboy
It's
Carter.
in all caps with star emojis in it.
yeah. And
That's intense.
that song is so good.
Speaking of camping,
I literally can't stop
I didn't
listening
make
to
that
it.
joke once
Oh.
yesterday. That like yesterday
Yeah,
was rather.
wait, what the fuck? You shut up. You were like
Yesterday
literally
was
fighting
intense.
tooth and nail to like stay alive. And you didn't say this is intense?
No.
You didn't even say
Technically-
this was in
in
hammocks?
hammocks?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm so proud of you.
Shut up.
I'm so proud of you.
Shut up, I'm disappointed in myself. Fuck off.
I'm a proud father.
That song is so fucking good. Shabuzi has a great like verse on it that's full of like southern quips that is really fun. It's also in 3 parts, that's why it's 3 different words. And they are all very unique stylistically. If you're a Renaissance girl, like if you love Beyonce's Renaissance, there's a song on Renaissance that's called Pure Honey, and which was also on that playlist. And it's in 2 halves. And when she performed it, she mashed them up. Because she did the sweet part, and then she did Pure Honey, and then she did the bucking part. I know you saw this on my Instagram story. There was a video I posted of a male dancer who's like dancing a little bit, and then like the lights turn red and there's like all the smoke that comes up and they start dancing in a completely different style. And I said on my Instagram story, I cannot express how insane of an experience this concert was. He's dancing to this song because there's such a hard switch up. What else was I gonna say? Oh, Beyonce ended her Cowboy Carter tour last night. She brought out Kelly and Michelle, and they did Lose My Breath. They were Destiny's Child.
Oh.
They come up out of the stage like they did at Coachella.
Man.
To the da-na-na-na-da-da-da. They pop up out of the stage. And Michelle, I think, she goes, hit me! And then they start walking, and then they stop for a second, and Beyonce goes, it's Destiny's Child, bitch. And then they keep walking, sobbing.
That's for all the Gen Z kids who don't know who Destiny's Child was.
I really have a hard time talking about it. It's like Beyonce was in a girl group called Destiny's Child, and then she broke up the band to go do stuff by herself, and she became Beyonce.
Yeah.
The first time they reunited was at Coachella in 2018. If you're a marching band kid and you like Beyonce, you should go listen. My favorite Beyonce album is the live version of her Coachella set, 2018. It's called Homecoming. It was a like HBCU themed show where she has a full marching band line.
Yeah, it's fun.
Or a full drum line. I mean, she has a full horn line. She has a like majorettes. She has baton twirlers. There's one girl who has like a flame baton, and she throws that shit up on fire all the time. She has dancers. Like, it's really like HBCU college band for real. She brought them out, and they did the exact same gimmick. But then they never did anything else ever again until last night, and then she brought them out for the exact same thing.
That's awesome.
The best part is on the Coachella album, she says, I'm so happy y'all are here with me tonight. And I'm like, I obviously am crying in the car every time she says that. And then Beyonce says, I want to know if y'all remember this one. And then it modulates into Say My Name. Obviously, everyone remembers that song. What are you, nuts?
Yeah.
Obviously. And the stage at Coachella, when they're doing that, they are the runway is like in like an upside down U shape, I think. They stop and they're like hitting different like Charlie's Angels poses as they're singing. They're on the runway. It is a conveyor belt, and it just like if you were looking at a Barbie and the Barbies just like move around, like they're just on this conveyor belt. They're not walking at all, singing to the crowd. It's awesome. It's so fucking cool. Anyway, love Beyonce. Sweet Honey Bucket is my song of the week. What's yours?
Mine is Denial is a River by Doechii.
By Doechii?
Yeah.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised. That's like actually a really good song.
It's actually a really good song,
Yeah.
Amanda. Every single one of mine
Remember
is a
Old Dude from
certified bop.
2019. Nice,
Yeah.
clean, man. Did me dirtier the laundry. Took a scroll through
You
his
don't have
IG.
to. You don't have to do the whole thing.
Just get a DM from his wifey. Anyway, thanks for all the shit, team.
Yeah. Keep sending emails, please.
Please. We've been recording for almost 2 hours. I really don't have time to read all of them out loud, but I do read them. I swear to God, they really make me giggle.
If there also is an episode that's maybe like a little like there's less crazy shit to talk about,
Yes,
we can read.
We can go
of them
back for
beforehand.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
But
it's not
this one
this
was
is annoying
nuts.
thing. It's just there's so much to talk about.
I also had a very long, intense story to tell.
Also true. That one's kind of on you a little bit. If you're mad that your email didn't get read, blame it on Eli.
Yeah, I'm usually the one that takes up a lot of time talking.
Oh, wait. Am I thinking of Nissan Altima?
No.
That's how that song starts. Yeah.
Nissan Altima, fantastic song. Dude, her, like, that first verse.
Have you seen her MTV
Goes
performance?
crazy.
Her MTV.
Tiny Desk?
What is it called? The VMAs.
No.
She performs a lot of that, and she gets to the end, and she does Nissan Altima, I think, at the end, and she's wearing a Tom Ford, like, suit. She has, like, shorts on and a jacket, and she goes like this, and these people come up from behind her and pull her clothes and rip them off, and she does her last number by herself in her bra and her panty. And it's awesome.
Sick.
Her whole ass is out. It's awesome. Email, DM, cyberbully Eli, for real. I'm not fucking kidding. What else?
I'll never forget another commercial ever again.
Yeah. Stay on him. Good luck on your finals.
Yeah.
What?
Write us
What?
reviews. We haven't said that.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Rate and review if you feel like it. Subscribe if you feel like it on the YouTube and on TikTok. I posted a couple of TikToks last week. Those were fun.
Hell yeah. You can do a montage of just me throwing ass.
They don't have that footage. No one has that footage because I cut it out every week and it goes into the bin. So, good luck on your finals. Say it.
Good night, Alyssa.
Good night, Alyssa. Good luck on your finals. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye!
Say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.